Hi guys, Rachel here from Day Joyce. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today is going to be a tour of our homeschool room where I am right now. You do not have to have a homeschool room to homeschool, but we just are lucky to have one in our downstairs that has a door to the bathroom and the outside where I'm standing in front of. And you can homeschool anywhere. You can homeschool outside, you can homeschool in your car, you can homeschool at the dinner table. We do that a lot of times. You can homeschool at your couch and be comfy in your PJs or your clothes. You don't have to have a space. I do recommend at least having a cabinet or something. But without further ado, I'm going to show you our room.
Dirty dishes, peaceful wishes, blissful messes tangled up in joy.
If you are new to homeschooling this year because of the pandemic, welcome to the community. Here on YouTube, there's a lot of homeschool mamas sharing their journeys. So I will leave a link below to a list that we had done a couple years ago, the Homeschool Mom Box Swap. We didn't get to do it this year because of the pandemic and how things are, but hope to do it in the future sometime soon. But all those mamas are great on that list. I am a homeschool mom to 4 kiddos. 2 of them go to a hybrid homeschool, so they go to school and they homeschool here with me. I have a preschooler, we do that too, and then my oldest son goes to public school. Well, at least that's what we're thinking. That's what he has been doing the past couple of years. That is the door that I was just standing in front of. I'll do a quick 360 really fast, and then I'll do a lot slower one. Behind this door is my craft supply type of closet. I will show you that in a second. But we changed something up over here. I used to have our big desk over here, but we changed spots. So we have this over here, and we have our whiteboard, have this really cool bookshelf thing, and then we have this Trofast system from IKEA, and I just labeled it all. I'm pretty proud of myself for doing that after 6 years of not, except I do have to fix this one. So for example, these are all of the things that we have in here. I'll open up a couple bins so you can see what's in them. For this pattern blocks and activity cards, we have the activity cards and all of our pattern blocks, and who knows what that is. And then this is the board you can use. We have early readers in there. In this bin, this is where I'm just putting extra like readers and stuff that we're not using, and we're still waiting for some to come in the mail. We have plain white computer paper, lined paper, mom's stuff. That's gonna be the early learning manipulatives and things, and like I need to move that. And we have some books here. And I just have these little signs. That was our verse from last year, and I'm going to show you our verse for this year. Our verse for the year is, "The Lord is my strength and my shield." Psalm 28:7. And I picked this one because in this time of year, this crazy time of our life right now in the pandemic and the coronavirus, COVID, that He is our shield. A mask can put over our mouth, but He is our shield and He is our strength. So that is going to be our verse of the year. And this one that we had last year, Proverbs 3:5-6, trust in the Lord, is still going to be something that we focus on a lot. I think I got this from the Target Dollar Spot or the Dollar Tree, but I have one for our eraser and one for markers, and then extra markers right here, and then things that I find, I'll just stick them in here until we put them away. We've got some tape and some popsicle sticks right here. On over here, behind this door, is the bathroom. And then I have this sign that I've had up for several years, and it says, "In our homeschool, we are kind, we try our best, we work together, we learn from our mistakes, we create, we celebrate each other, and we seek to glorify God." And then it has the verse from Proverbs 24, 3-4. I have this if-then chart, and sometimes I use it and sometimes I don't, but it just has different like behaviors that aren't good, a verse to talk about it, and then this is where you're supposed to put what the consequence is. So I hope to start implementing that more. A couple years ago, my husband built up these shelves for us. So we have all of this. This has dress-up clothes. This has our Play-Doh, my favorite kind, and I just got more ordered because this is from last year. Art Time dough from the Sargent Art. We just have different types of things. Oops, forgot to shut this chalk. This is our 3-hole punch. This is all of the curriculum that we're using this year. Just got some extra stuff over here. This is keepsakes that I need to go through. We have extra markers, and crayons, and I put Mom Touch Only. We have pencils and extra things, glue, markers, crayons. We've got this sign, "Work hard and be nice to people," and then some wipes behind there. And then we have some more school supplies. And then we have a bunch of math manipulatives. We have extra curriculum type of things up there and some books that are going to be used to come up. We have lots of these books that they can make. Extra of these. This is for my Magical Mama travel agent stuff, which has been on hold a little. I still do it, but with the pandemic, not very many people are traveling. And then I have a bunch of science type of stuff and manipulatives. Up there is just a bunch of more of books. I have history books, Native American books, different types of things that I keep up here so nobody touches. Then I have Julia's desk here. I'm gonna fix that area right there. And this is where she can sit and do her work and have some time alone. Then I have this stuff right here in this cabinet. We put up our sight words right here. This is for Kobe to practice letters and sounds and put the which little felt card goes where, like snake, and you can find the S, that type of thing. We've had this sign for years, like since we've had this room, I think, like 6 entire years. I have other stuff up here that we keep. Inside of here is my drawer of art supplies. Lots of different types of paper, pencils, paints, all different types of things. We have some learning type of games, and then we have seasonal books, and then that is like holiday type of stuff. Right now it's just like Valentine's and Thanksgiving. In this drawer, or in this cabinet, I have a bunch of folders, a bunch of types of books that I can grab if I need extra practice on something. But I mean, I got them for really cheap at a like a used bookstore here, so like 15 cents. So we have those. We have extra notebooks. Oh, I got a bunch of these when they're on 25 cents at Walmart. These spiral notebooks, because we like to have those on the car when we drive far. And then just a bunch of stuff like these can be for counting. Next to that is our reward system that Candace from Homeschool on the Hill showed several years ago. So I made this a couple years ago. So how this works, and I'll link Candace's video, is that each one has their own ticket thing. They put their tickets in here. This is where we put them when we redeemed them. And they can redeem something at the end of the school day if they'd like to. And they earn tickets based on good grades, good behavior. Oh man, little man knocked on the door. We're working on making him a robot. So, yep. All right, I'm gonna finish up. You're so cute. And then over here, Oh, we have some rolls, but these are very old, so I might have to fix them. Look, 16, 17. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyways, this thing we use, I'm gonna have to add one for Kobe for behavior. And so like if you get on red, then you're getting in big trouble. So we got lots of fun things in here, mostly from the dollar store, different places where I got them on like 70% off. Then on over here, I have puzzles, junk drawer, clipboards. We have extra whiteboards. This one's falling apart, so we're probably gonna be retiring that one soon. And we have Post-it notes, a bunch of glue sticks, and some paints and stuff like that. This is where my laminator goes, laminator paper, construction paper. We've got more wipes. We've got stapler, tape, and just some extra things back here. Above that is where I just keep some of my YouTube type of stuff, or tripods, lighting, stuff like that. Then on over here, we have new lights that I found for like 75% off at Big Lots. So they were probably like $2, $1 or $2. So I thought that was a cute thing. We moved our piano into here, and then we have a bunch of school supplies over here for easy access. And these turtles have been in here since we first started in this room. So like when Lincoln was in 1st grade, I think. So he's going into 7th. So we need to make some new turtles with the little kids. And I've always loved this little skeleton. And I've always loved our little skeleton man hanging here. On over here, we have our preschool area. And like I said, I just labeled all of these. So I have a preschool workbooks, and then sensory bins, and then do a dot art. So like we'll just have a space for everything. For an example, this is a sensory bin that we're having right now. And these are magnetic things. And I can say, Kobe, go get sensory bin number 1. I don't have anything in number 2 yet. This is the headphones, tablets type of thing. And then I have these 2 trays that I got from the Target dollar spot that we can use Play-Doh on, or anything else that we want to keep it in there, because it's about an inch or so depth. Over here is mostly preschool, early learning type of stuff, but I also have things up here. Up here I have faith type of books, Bibles. I have all of our Who Was books. This is for extra workbooks and things. Bunch of geography type of things. Extra history and Bible books that we might be using. Bunch of poetry books, science books, science encyclopedias. Then this is our preschool stuff. So I have our Sunlight preschool, and then a bunch of things, the puzzles, more books, more puzzles. This is where all of our things like this go. We love these, except we're missing all of our marker things and extra books. Between this little cubby right here is this thing for sewing, and there's a big ruler. That's where I put some wrapping paper and stuff. Then this is where we moved this big desk that used to be on the wall over there. And my son is going to be using this like as his gaming computer when he gets to do his electronic time. And then we can be right out there on the couch, and then we can see him, what he's doing with the door open, and watch a movie without being loud. So I have my books up here, and then he'll have his little space, and that's where a bunch of junk is that I don't know what to do with right now. In this drawer we have extra 3-ring binders and computer paper and stuff like that that is going to be used at a later date. Then we have this little bookshelf. It has some of these felt boards with those characters that you can play with them on that we have in here. Big type of books. Our outside window. And this is London's desk. So she has a space for all of her things. Up here we have an alphabet with cursive. And then we have our rug with our little table in the middle. That's about it. And then I wanted to show you inside of here. So this has our printer and then a bunch of bins that have specific things in it, like this one has felt, for example. This one has ribbon. We have storage. Oh, this is stuff for later on, but that's pretty much it. Well, I hope you enjoyed that tour. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. I hope to have a lot of more videos coming up and maybe some day in the lives of a mama who's busy taking her kids to homeschool co-op, to their sports, gymnastics, all grocery shopping, all types of things. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys.